Osho's way of answering the questions is very mysterious. I will share one incident about it. I was in Pune, and in one discourse he said, it was some discourse on path of devotion. So the Hindi words were, "Sab uski marzi par chhod do," leave everything unto his will. At that time, I was staying in Pune for 6 months, and every month sending false medical certificate to my office. So 6 months had passed, and my friend from office was calling me and telling me, if you want to continue your job, come back. Otherwise everybody knows here that you are sending false certificates and your services will be terminated. Or you resign if you decide so. So I was a little bit in confusion. I had to take some decision about it. So when Osho said, leave everything unto his will, I wrote him a question asking him, in life many situations come when the person has to decide himself what to do, what not to do. At that time, how we should know what his will is. And it was my really authentic question. I wanted the answer soon. But Osho didn't reply for 2 days. I was waiting and waiting for his answer. That time, I was working in tape department there. We had a tape library. So boxes of cassettes we were sending to the members. And when the box will come back, my job was to check every cassette, that no cassette is damaged. So on the 3rd day, I was in my office doing my work, and I was checking this one box. We used to check the beginning of the cassette and fast forward and check the middle and turn the tape, check the other side and keep it aside. Yes, it's okay. It was a box of the tapes of Ekwankar Satna. I exactly don't remember what discourse number, maybe 5 or 7. I checked the beginning of the tape, fast forward it, and play in the middle, and Osho's voice comes. You ask me how to know what his will is. It was Hindi discourse. तुम पूछते हो कैसे जाने की परमात्मा की मर्जी क्या है? And I couldn't believe it. It was my question, and I was waiting for this answer of this question. So I started listening further, and he answered my question. I got my answer. His answer was that because of your too much chaos in your mind, you are always in your mind thinking, you don't listen his very soft voice. He doesn't speak loudly. It comes from your inside like a murmur sound. Very soft voice. If you want to listen that, you have to silence your mind. So next day, early morning, I woke up and I sit in meditation. When my mind is quiet, silent, it was a kind of clear message that you are not going back, resign from here. It was so clear. I came to the commune before discourse, morning discourse. Straight away I went to office and wrote my resignation. feeling that I may start thinking again. There is no way to think again. Just resign. Decided. So I wrote the resignation, put it in an envelope and sealed it, and then went to discourse. In the discourse, when Osho came, he namastes everyone. And he looked at me and he just smiled. And I knew the smile means you got your answer. I came out of the discourse and I gave that envelope to my friend who was there from Bombay, and I told her, please go to post office and register post sent to my office address. So it was sent and I was very relaxed. After a few days, when I went to my office, I went to see my boss, and he looked at me and he said, "Aapke guru ko maan gaya." I really now know what your master is. And he told me my rusticate order, termination order was passed, and he had signed it, and it was in the outtray to go to the general manager. And at that very time, your resignation arrived. And when I read it, I thought, now she's resigning, so why I should take on me this kind of sin that I terminate her service. So he said, my signed letter I have to take out from my tray, and I tore it off and threw it.